Hello and welcome to another AIC video. This will be just a quick hardware overview of this Lenovo LOQ 15AHP10. I'm pretty excited for this. I haven't had an LOQ in my office before for review. Lenovo sent this out. I get to have it for a couple weeks before I send it back, so I wanted to do a quick look at the hardware before I do the full review. If you watch any of my videos, I try to do this with every laptop I get in for review, whether it be one Lenovo sends me or one that I buy myself. It's probably, to me, one of the most important things is being able to service your laptop, upgrade your laptop, repair your laptop for the longevity of the system. Now, as far as taking the back cover off, we have 10 screws over here. We have 6 that are longer that go on the sides and in the back, and then 4 shorter ones that go in the front. I'm perfectly happy with this arrangement. I find it perfectly acceptable. The 4 shorter screws in the front are obvious that that's where they go, and the other screws are all the same length. I've seen some laptops where 2 screws in close proximity to each other, one will be significantly shorter than the other. I don't find that to be okay. It makes having to remember where your screws are, especially if something, you need to repair something and you need to figure out what parts you need. Take the system apart. It takes a few days for that part to show up. You go to reassemble and your screws get bumped or something and you don't remember where each screw goes. It could possibly be a potential for disaster for some systems. Then once the screws are undone, I just went from the back with the guitar pack around the back, sides, and then lifted up from the front. I didn't feel like I was going to be breaking any clips or destroying anything. It didn't make me nervous. Some laptops, I feel like I'm going to destroy the thing. This came open quite easily, and I'm quite happy with that. Once we have it open, we take a look. We'll see here on the right, we have an SSD with a little thermal pad. If we go ahead and actually turn this over, that's where this SSD with its thermal pad would go. But we also have one here on this side with the thermal pad pre-installed for the SSD on the other side. I'm always curious about this because obviously if you don't have an SSD in there, this is susceptible to pick up dirt and stuff, and I wonder what the how much it reduces the thermal capacity of this over time if you don't install something quickly, and how much that actually matters. We also see some foam here for the heat sinks to help keep air going in a specific direction and over certain components. It is plastic. There's no metal casing here, which honestly I'm perfectly happy with because I'm kind of done with the whole aluminum laptop thing. They get scratched easy. They're terrible fingerprint magnets, and they look amazing when they're new, but they don't wear very well. And plastic holds up better. If it's a good ABS plastic with some glass fiber reinforcement, it's going to be, and I'll look that up here. I don't really know how to read all this. So 15%, I don't know. I don't know what this all means. But it is ABS. I don't know if there's glass fiber in it or what, but I'll look that up for the full review. Now, as far as upgradability goes, obviously, like I said, we have the factory SSD here. You can either have it as a 2242 or a 2280 full-length SSD. It looks like there's plenty of room under there for it to be a 2-sided SSD. Over here on this other side, same deal. We can have it there. You would need to have an additional post to make it a shorter for a 2242, but a 2280 just fine, full length and with space underneath for it to be a dual-sided SSD. Not such a big problem anymore since single-sided SSDs have become pretty much the default for most systems, I believe, but it is something to consider, especially in this day and age where you may be able to just grab what is available to you. It's great because you can add additional storage without having to mess with your OS drive. As far as Wi-Fi goes, obviously this one's replaceable, swappable, upgradable, whatever. I see this more on AMD systems. I don't know if Intel just requires the Wi-Fi to be soldered to the system board, but I see on AMD models more often that the Wi-Fi is socketed. It's great because one of the things I had fail or become obsolete most commonly is the Wi-Fi chip. So this one, I'm not quite sure what this is. I just got this a few hours ago, so we'll do a full review. But being able to upgrade your Wi-Fi can be pretty important down the road as new Wi-Fi systems come out. We have a pretty beefy heatsink for the GPU and CPU. I don't see anything on here that indicates that it's liquid metal. I know for like my P1 it has a sticker on there that says liquid metal, so that means that we should be able to upgrade the thermal paste on here down the line if we need to pretty easily. We do have the shielding. I've already unclipped it just for my ease. For the socketed RAM slots, it's taped on there. And we do get 2 slots, but we only get 1 RAM DIMM in here. I know with DDR5 it is technically dual channel, each DIMM kind of, but I know with AMD CPUs you get significantly better performance when you have both DIMMs populated. Unfortunately, I don't have another matching RAM DIMM for this. It is a 16 gig on this model. Let's see if it has speeds on here. So we have 5608 or 5600B. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I do have this, which is a 32 gig DIMM, but it's only 4800 speed. So I don't know if I were to throw this in for testing, if it would be any faster or not, paired with the 16 gig. So I don't know if adding a slower DIMM, I know it will bring the speed down to match this, if slower speed but 2 DIMMs, or if single DIMM faster speed. That's definitely something we can test if you're interested. Put this back in. So all in all, fairly simple to upgrade. All the things that you would want to upgrade necessarily are upgradable, serviceable, cleanable. So pretty happy with the design. Like I said, I just got it, so I haven't dug into it too far just yet, but we'll definitely doing a full review on this. If there's something specific you would like me to take a look at, let me know down in the comment section down below. My video reviews are for you. I really want to make sure that I'm hitting the things that make sense to you. What do you want to know about a system that you're looking to purchase? Obviously, I only get to keep these for a couple of weeks, so get your questions in fairly quickly, and I'll do my best to answer those before I have to send this system back. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.